Well, hi there, this is Kim Willis, and welcome to my free report, how to use free info products to build your list. Great topic, eh? You need leads? Well, you ain't Robinson Crusoe. Every marketer needs leads, lots of them. And they need the right type of leads too. Leads that are in your niche and are hungry for a solution to their problem. But many marketers struggle to get enough good quality leads, so they scratch around like a chicken looking for crumbs when they could be soaring with the eagles. So that's what this short report is about. How to use free reports to build your list and generate more leads, of course. And I'll show you a simple method I use to generate leads by creating free reports. Reports you can put together in just a few hours or less. But more than this, I'll also give you pointers on how to create and promote your report. So buckle up and enjoy the ride. Short ride, great ride, nevertheless. But first, a little about me. I've been creating info products since 1992. That was back in the days when we didn't have the internet or digital products or anything like that. It was hard copy. So I didn't create a report. I basically wrote a manual. It was a 400-page marketing manual called the Grow Your Business Manual. And it was a practical nuts and bolts manual for local businesses. And it taught them how to write ads that work, how to turn inquiries into sales, and all of that. It showed people how to, create some authority and build a brand, and so on. This was my first effort. It took me 6 months to write that manual. It nearly killed me. How things have changed. And from that manual, I leveraged it into an 8-part audio series. And then from there, I leveraged it into a live training course. A training course that I ran from hotels, not an online thing, of course. It was a course called the Grow Your Business course. So all of those are information products. That gives you an idea as to what I'm talking about here. And then a few years later, I think it was about 6 years later, so that was in 1992 or 1993. And then 7 years later, I developed another product, and this was a product about budgeting and money management. Basically, I've always developed my own products based on what I was interested in, my passions, my interests, and sometimes my skill set. If I didn't have the skill set, I'd acquire it. So I was interested in budgeting and money management mainly because I was hopeless at it myself. So I did some research and I came up with a kind of a plan, a strategy, a method, started using it myself, got good results, and from there I leveraged it into a manual. And it was called the $1 Million Habits Manual. No point talking about budgeting manual because that's too boring. So I called it the $1 Million Habits Manual. And basically it taught people my system. And from there, I developed another live course, just as I had previously with that Grow Your Business program. I developed another live course, predictably called the $1 Million Habits course. Yeah. So, and I got participants. I got participants to these courses. And then after that, I developed another product. And this was, I had an interest in real estate, making money with real estate. It was called the Hot Property Manual. Developed that based on what I knew. I just leverage my knowledge and my skill set, okay? And from that manual, I developed a course, a live course. There we go again. It was an 8-week course. Live course, people would come to a seminar room and they would learn and network with other like-minded people. From there, I developed a CD series called the Grow Your Business CD series, or audio series. You see how it goes? Now, these were all paid products. These were not free products. And of course, this report is about how to use free information products. Okay, so you're not going to make money from your free information product. You'll make money from what flows from that once you've got yourself some leads. You use the free report to generate leads. More recently, I've developed my own digital products, internet marketing training programs. There's one of them. Now, this is a major program. It's called the Platinum Wealth Academy, and it consists of 8 modules: marketing oriented, marketing related modules. And there's about 18 to 20 hours of content there. Nearly killed me to create that one as well. That was a major endeavor. A smaller endeavor was this one, the Lead Machine course. This is about 8 hours of content, and this is for people that want to generate leads online using various lead generation strategies such as Bing PPC and Facebook marketing, social media marketing, banner ads, and so on. Okay, I've written a book called The Cash Cow Business Model. There you go, it's an ebook. I've also got a new series called the Marketing Formula Series. And these are paid products in the lower price range. So unlike the previous products, this is definitely in the lower price range. These are small paid products. Great content. One of them is called the 10K formula, 10K a month formula. This one, Instant Info Product Formula, how to create a valuable information product in 1 day or less and sell it for money. This is not a free report product. This is about creating a paid product. I've got various other products within the Marketing Formula series as well. Okay, so I just want to give you that just to let you know that, hey, when it comes to creating information products, I know what I'm talking about. I've also attended many industry events. Here's me on the left, well, the photo's on the left, I'm on the right in that photo with marketing superstar Mike Koenigs. Pick on the right is me with Joe Sugarman. He's the one with the muscles, and he's 75 years of age, amazing guy. On the pick on the left is me with Mark Hoverson, marketing maven Mark Hoverson, 8-figure earner. Or is he a 7-figure earner? I don't know. But anyway, he's very successful. Me with best-selling author Sergio Carlo Maresca. That's Sergio on the left. That photo is obviously a few years old, quite a few. I've also trained thousands of people via webinars and seminars. And one of my core specialties is lead generation and list building. So let's take a closer look at one of the ways to generate leads and get your list built. Maybe you've got a list already, but it's not as big as you'd like it to be. And I'm talking about an email list here. Maybe you're just starting out and you haven't even got one subscriber to your email list. All right. Well, I think this report will help you. On with the show. Point 1, types of info products. Information product is a catch-all term for products that contain information that is of interest to the niche you operate in. Some information products take the form of free reports, whilst others are more detailed and would usually cost money to acquire. Those examples of products that I've developed are all paid products. They are not free products. Information products don't need to be written word products. Some are videos, whilst others are audio. I've done video. I've created video products, as you saw before, but I've also created written word text-based products as well. Now, the best free information products. Create a free giveaway info product which addresses a single issue need or problem commonly experienced by people in your niche. Do not succumb to the temptation to address different problems in the one report. You're better off creating multiple reports. If you've identified different problems that people in your niche are experiencing, well, you're better off creating one info product, one free report for each problem, okay? If you have identified more than one problem, create additional free report giveaways that address each problem, as I said. Now, it's important to note that the best free report or even a free course, that's another option for you, a short course, a short, may even be just a 30-minute course, should educate people. 30 minutes for you to put together. You give people a little bit of homework and stuff like that to increase the perceived value. But either way, it should educate people more about the what than the how. Now, with this free report, I am going to give you some of the how, but it's not the purpose to give you all of the how. You need to drill down deeper for that. And this is only a 20 or 30 minute, whatever it ends up being, report. It's not like a full-on course. Essentially, you want to tell people what they need to do rather than tell them how to do it. And that's very important because we have to work strategically first before we look at the tactics and the minutiae of implementing a given strategy. Does that make sense? By taking this approach, you have the perfect opportunity to sell people who join your list your paid product, which would, in all likelihood, be very compatible. Not all likelihood, it has to be compatible with the theme of your free report. And that will show them the how to. Best way to create your report? Well, I mentioned video reports. If you go down the video report pathway, there are a number of ways you can do it. First option is to talk directly to the camera using perhaps a whiteboard as your teaching tool. The second option is to put together a PowerPoint presentation and simply do the voiceover. Now, if you're confident, you can talk directly to the camera. That's great. Some people can do it without reference to any whiteboard. They don't need notes to look at. They've got such great memories, and they can do it that way. But when I've done it, I use a whiteboard, and basically what I'll do is I'll have the key points that I want to cover pre-written on the whiteboard, okay? And then I can talk around each point. Second option, as I said, to use the PowerPoint presentation. That's a more orderly way of doing it, probably a bit more professional way of doing it. And then you simply do the voiceover. If you're nervous about talking directly to the camera, you should go to that second option. Use screen capture software such as Jing or Camtasia. Jing has a limitation in terms of time. Camtasia doesn't, so even if you did a 1 hour report, or even if it's a paid product, there's no limit with Camtasia, but you've got to buy Camtasia and it's not cheap. Okay, so with Jing, I think you're limited to about 5 minutes. So, but either way, they'll capture the screen. So if you're using the PowerPoint presentation, they'll capture the screen and they will capture your voice, record your voice. A variation on this strategy is to type your prompter points on a Word document and use that as your presentation. Best not to type an entire script and simply read it. Don't do that. Don't do that. Do not read word for word. Just put your prompter points on your Word document or your PowerPoint presentation, and then talk around that. If you don't know enough about your topic to be able to ad-lib and embellish on the points, well, you need to practice it. You need to learn more about your topic, practice it, rehearse it before you start. Let your audience see your key points, then talk around each point in a natural way. As I said, the length of the report should be limited to 10 to 15 minutes. I say that there, but look, sometimes they've gone for longer, but I'd say an upper limit is 30 minutes. Best way to create your report: written reports including cheat sheets. Okay, so we talked about video. This is the written one, the written aspect, written type of free report. Written report could be 1 to 15 pages. Well, I tend to keep them to around 3 pages. I find that's fine. It just gives people a good overview of what needs to be done and what the issues are that need to be addressed. Okay, and a 3-page report you can create in, wow, if you really know your topic and you're really well organized mentally, you might be able to do it in an hour, or say 2, but let's say 3, upper limit of 3 hours. That's all. See, this is not a big deal, this, and don't make it a big deal. Sometimes I don't even write a report. I simply create a single-page PDF and call it a cheat sheet. People like that as well. Just before I go to the next slide, this is a video report, a free video report. I have also created a text-based version of this report because some people, and it's in PDF format, some people like the idea of downloading a PDF and report, putting it onto their hard drive. Other people don't like to read text, they want to just watch a video. So I've offered people both. General points in summary: structure your reports properly, initially highlight the problem and remind people about the importance of getting it fixed. Offer a conceptual solution which could include some practical tips and ideas to support it. Avoid making it a pitch fest. This is very important. Always lead with value. See yourself as an educator, problem solver, rather than as a salesman. Now, how to profit from your free report. Here is the strategy. Use them to promote your own products, or use them to promote your services if you're in that type of a business. Maybe you've got a consulting service that you want to offer. You can do that. Use them to promote an affiliate product. Use them to promote a business opportunity or MLM. Now, I'm not really an MLM type of guy, but I understand that there are squillions of people out there that are in these crazy schemes. No, yours is probably wonderful, right? But they're in these schemes. But once again, how do I generate leads? I'm sick of cold calling. I'm sick of, calling all my friends and family and all of that sort of stuff. Well, you can use your free report to generate leads online by offering that free report in return for someone's email address, maybe you in return for their phone number as well, if you're in the sort of business that requires you to phone leads. Okay, so you'd have a capture page, and with any of these strategies here, you would have some sort of a capture page. They opt into that capture page, and the capture page is offering the free report, and there'd be a little opt-in form on that capture page. Usually, from a pure internet marketing standpoint, you would just have a form field asking for their email address and possibly their name. But if you're a direct sales sort of a person where you live or die on the telephone, right, well, you could add another field there and ask for their phone number. For certain things that I've promoted in the past, or even now, I will ask for their phone number. There are certain strategies that I use and campaigns that I use where I do ask for the phone number, particularly where I'm promoting a big ticket product. But then there are other funnels that I've created where I'm not promoting a big ticket product, and therefore there is no need for me to request someone's phone number, because I'm not going to phone people to try and sell them a $20 training course or a $40, $100 training course. It's just not worth my while. But if I'm selling a $10,000 what's it, sure, I'll grab the phone number. I'll ask for the phone number. Now, traffic. Free methods can include social media platforms such as Facebook, article marketing platforms such as ezinearticles.com. If you've got a blog, you can use that, and if you're getting traffic for your blog, you know how to generate traffic for your blog. Well, put up a banner ad on your blog offering your free report. You could do that. Niche-specific forums. Think of your niche. What are I can't give any examples here because, I'm in one niche and you may be in a niche that's different to mine, but you can still take this basic concept and apply it to your niche, no problem. So niche-specific forums, for instance, well, I'll give you one example. If you're in the internet marketing space, Warrior Forum is one obvious example. If you're in the network marketing space, Better Networking. .com is another one. If you're look, maybe you're in the dog grooming space, maybe you're in the relationship space, dating, whatever. You want to use a free report to get leads. Okay, there would be forums that you could either place ads on, or you could, okay, that'd be paid ads, but for free version. The free method would be to get active on those forums and to position yourself as a person who is there to help and there to offer suggestions, and you'd be on the forums regularly looking for people who are putting up posts that seem to have some sort of a problem, and so you would answer that in a fulsome way. You would address that problem. Other people will be doing it as well, but if they see you doing it often enough, they'll naturally curiosity will get the better of them, and they'll check you out, and then they'll go and have a look at your page and so on. Paid methods include Facebook ads, pay-per-click advertising, PPC, PPC search ads, pay-per-click search ads such as Bing and Google AdWords. If you're in the make money online space, forget about Google AdWords. They're too difficult to deal with. Even Facebook is becoming more problematic in that area. But so you never put up you never run ads on some platform like Facebook about you know how to get rich or something like that, because they will disallow it and they'll probably ban you. Solo ads is another one, although quality can vary greatly with solo ads, and a lot of solo ad vendors are selling rubbish clicks, but there are some good ones out there nevertheless. Banner ads. Banner ads aren't as effective and potent as they used to be, but there is still a place for them. You're looking to place your banner ad, you need to get it designed by a professional, I would suggest. You can go to fiverr.com, Fiverr, and you can get your banner ad designed for $5 or $10, something like that. And then you're looking to place them on niche-specific sites. They don't have to have huge amounts of traffic, but they do need to have traffic that's completely relevant. Now, a sample sequence would look something like this. Promote your free report using some of those methods I've just discussed. People are taken to your capture page. Opt-ins are taken to a download page, or you can send them an email with the link. An opt-in, if you're new to this industry, an opt-in is another name for a lead or a subscriber. Subscribers or leads or opt-ins are sent your 7-day tip series, expands on the ideas contained in your report. So every day for 7 days, they get another little piece of value. Okay? You don't start pitching straight away unless there are exceptions to this. If you already have a product and you think it would be completely congruent with the theme of your free report, you can promote that product even on the thank you page after somebody has opted in to get their free report. Then they go to the thank you. They're taken to the thank you page. You could have that as a sales page. All right. So that's another way of doing it. But this method I'm showing you here is more of a softer method, okay? So they're not pitched anything on the thank you page, and they're not pitched anything for the first 7 days. So the first 7 days via email, they're going to be sent something else that has value, something that expands on the ideas contained in your report. And then on day 8, you send them the first of a series of 7 sales messages promoting your entry-level product. You could do that. Now, your entry-level product could be an affiliate product, could be your product. Okay, so that's a strategy that works, providing the product that you're promoting is relevant and exciting to people. Okay, so you could do that on 8 days, and then you repeat the process if you wish. If you've got other products to promote, all right, well, so at the beginning of the third week, so you've had 1 week of nurturing, 1 week of promotion. Third week, week number 3, another week of nurturing, value adding, give people tips and ideas, etc. And then week 4, you promote your next product, whatever that happens to be. And it doesn't have to be your product. It could be another affiliate product. Okay. The reason why we do this is so that we can build a relationship with people. Because if you pitch too much, you're going to have a lot of people unsubscribing. Okay. I've got people on my email list that have been subscribers for more than 5 years. Have all of them bought something from me? No. But it's surprising how many over a 12-month period will come out of the woodwork and finally buy something. You know, they weren't ready when they originally opted in. They weren't ready to buy and make a real commitment, but now they are. Circumstances has changed. Maybe their mentality has changed. But the point of the matter is that they've stayed on my list for the duration. Whereas they've unsubscribed from a lot of other people's lists because I didn't like the hard sell. Okay, so just keep that in mind. Sequence variation. A variation on this sequence could be to instantly send your new subscribers to a sales page for your low-cost entry-level product as soon as they opt in. So I mentioned that. I just touched on that. It's a little bit more aggressive. It's a little bit more aggressive. But if you want to promote a product, you've got a low-cost product, less than $20 type product, you just want to get people to actually spend some money with you so that you can start to build your customer list as well as your subscriber list, your free list. Okay, we'll promote a low-cost product, send people to a sales page for your low-cost entry-level product as soon as they opt in. Now, if you do it that way, are you going to promote that paid product with your email sequence, or stick to the original plan, which is to give people good information for the first 7 days? If it was me, if I was sending people to a sales page with a paid offer, and they originally opted in for a free report, they didn't buy the paid offer, so they're not going onto my buyers list, they're staying on my subscribers list, I would still send them the 7 days of nurturing emails before I pitch them again. Okay? That's just the way I would do it. Of course, you're not going to make much money from the first sale. We're talking about a paid product now. So a coordinated strategy to promote your higher level products would be required. Remember, the money is in the back end. So I'm not getting into that because that's not what this free report is about. That's more advanced stuff. But just maybe it whets your appetite as to what you can do. I mean, I've had people spend tens of thousands of dollars with me simply as the result of making a small decision at the front end. And then they go through the funnel, and then ultimately they're spending $20,000 plus. I've lost count of how many times that's happened. Best way to follow up. Okay, email follow-up. Follow-up is integral to this strategy. Ideally, you'll send at least one email a day, as suggested. Strike a balance between overtly promotional emails and helpful, content-rich emails. Training subscribers to buy. This is important. Some people go to the other extreme and are hesitant about promoting products at all to their list. All they do is just give value all the time. Value, value, value. But sooner or later, you've got to ask people to buy something. One thing you must do is get your subscribers into the habit of buying. If you can get them to buy once, the odds of them doing it again increase markedly. Point on big ticket product marketing. If you market a big ticket product, you'll likely need to do more than just send a series of emails to your leads. For you, phone contact will probably be mandatory. You probably know that already, right? Best tools to use. I use lead pages. This is probably not so much about follow-up. This is just an overarching point here. I use lead pages to create capture pages, lead capture pages. I also use ClickFunnels. I actually use ClickFunnels more than I use lead pages now, but they're both really good because they're easy to use. They're for non-techie type people. I use Aweber for my email follow-up, and I don't use Jing much now, but Jing is free screen capture software. As I mentioned before, I use Camtasia. And for web hosting, I use different companies. I use Amazon. I also use, so I put like videos on Amazon, etc. But I use another one called Wistia. And I'm using Wistia now more than I use Amazon. I just find them really great to deal with. Easy to use. It's fantastic. Really good. Okay, that's the end of my free report, the video version. How to use free info products to build your list. Hi, thank you. This is Kim Willis. Hope you enjoyed that. Bye for now. Whoops. Where to from here? Haha, just got something else for you. This free report has given you a few valuable ideas on how to use free info products to build your list so you make more sales. But it won't show you how I got to the 10K income level in just my second month as a newbie, nor will it show you how to promote your product or business using the easiest advertising strategy known to man, or how to craft a sales message for your emails and other pages so you make loads of easy sales, or how to create a simple funnel which drives people to your big ticket products, assuming you've got at least one, almost on autopilot, unless you enroll in my new training, the 10K month formula. It's a 4-part quick start training designed to cut through the waffle, the hype and the panic to get you to your first 10K month within months, not years. And here's what you'll learn. My favorite free traffic strategy and how it brings me oodles of juicy leads on virtual autopilot. My top 2 paid traffic strategies and how I crack the code to make them work all day long. How to ferret out traffic sources that hardly anybody uses. How to tap into your competitors' traffic sources. I'll also show you how to craft a message for your audience that totally resonates with them, so they just about take your hand off of the product you're promoting. My secret sauce that doubles and quadruples my conversions, more income for less effort. The best sales funnel format that works day in, day out, even if you're a total newbie. The one dead easy, super simple additional thing you can do to increase your conversions by 20% and more. The Sprat to Capture Mackerel method I use to entice buyers into my funnel. How to use advanced upsell techniques to make big ticket sales that pay at least $1,000 per sale on the back end. A dead easy way to source big ticket products that pay commissions of $1,000 more per sale and more. How much? Well, it's $97. But because you're now a subscriber of mine, I do value my subscribers, even subscribers that have never bought anything from me. I do value them. Because you're now a subscriber, you've ordered my report. I'm happy about that, and I hope you're happy about it as well. You're not going to pay $97. No, you won't pay $97, or even $70, or $50, or $20. Today you'll pay just how much? Yeah, you saw it right. $17, less than 20 bucks. And that includes the recorded 4-part training, your own membership platform so you can log in at any time to access the training 24/7. But I'm also going to throw in a bonus for you. Email support for 60 days. How about that? Which means you can get practical help from me for the next 2 months. I'm including a guarantee. Apply the strategies for 30 days. If you don't get a result, I'll happily give you back your money. I just want you to put some of this stuff into action, okay? Because action is everything to me. Implementation is what it's all about. You don't want another product that you're going to kick to the curb, metaphorically speaking, and do nothing with. So register now. For instant access, click the button on this page. Do it. Less than $20. It's a gift. Do it now, right now.